Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is a join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that.
Well, the conversation with regard to the leaked audios still making news. So according to the mass newspaper, there is a demand to arrest Doreen Minister Mwamba. Doreen Mwamba is serving as a partner in committing a crime. That's according to KBF. So if you know, KBF is part of the Tonse Alliance partners, and he's also the president of Zambia Must Prosper political party. He used to be part of the PF. Then he left the PF and formed his political party. No, before he formed his political party, he joined the UPND alliance in the build-up to the 2021 elections, and then should have been like 2 years into the UPND in government. They fell off with President Hakainde Hichilema. The UPND left the UPND alliance, formed his political party, and now he joined the Tonse Alliance, which is now the PF. Pretty much it's like the PF alliance. And so he had a live stream with Manuel Mwamba where because when the video, the audios are leaked, the ones that are alleged to be AI, and then the other team is saying the actual authentic audios, which have also been submitted to the South African court according to the Lungu family in South Africa, saying those are going to be used as evidence in the court proceedings. So the other person, the woman that is alleged to have been speaking to Robert Chawinga in the audio, no one knew her, or her name was never disclosed, but KBF disclosed the name to say it's actually a minister within the UPND government, and that's Doreen Mwamba, allegedly. And according to KBF, he says she's an accomplice to that crime because the number of things that Chawinga is alleged to have said in that audio are criminal. And the fact that she was aware of that and she did not report that conversation to the police, that makes her an accomplice, according to lawyer KBF there. So that's what's going on with regard to that. And then what is State House has also issued a statement in the Daily Nation. I say, leave Hakainde Hichilema out of leaked audio. So Clayson Masaka demands that President Hichilema's name should not be part of the discussion about Chawinga's leaked audio, in which he claims the head of state had called him 12 times around 0223 to send him to South Africa. So that's a response coming from State House, simply saying, okay, fine. In as much as those conversations, whether be it AI or authentic, President Hakainde Hichilema's name should be out of that conversation because really he's not involved, and Chawinga cannot prove that he had received phone calls from the president of those 12 missed calls. So that's the feedback from State House with regard to that news update. What is leaked audios have made DW News Africa. So they say the Zambian government, has denied any connection to the leaked audio recording that allegedly reveal a plot to use illegal means to repatriate body of former President Edgar Chagwa Lungu from South Africa. The audio features a female minister, even the DW has also pushed to say it's actually a minister, a female minister, and a man connected to Lungu's party discussing bribing judges and staging a fake protest to push for the body's return. The government claims the audio is false and politically motivated. Lungu's family has already handed the recording to the South African court, which stopped the burial, and final decision is expected to be made on 4th August. So the verdict from court is going to come, and this new DW has confirmed to say actually it has been submitted to court. In other news, the Lusaka High Court has dismissed an appeal of incarcerated former Lumezi Member of Parliament Munia Zulu and upheld his sentence, where he was sentenced to 12 months with hard labor for defaming two cabinet ministers and the former RDA board chairperson. So they're referring to Munia Zulu. He's been in prison for, I think now it's either 2 months or less. No, actually, it might even be 3 months, because there were by-elections in his constituency. He was an independent member of parliament. With the seat that is now occupied by the UPND, they won the by-elections. So he appealed his conviction, but he has lost the appeal as of today. So those are images that are coming from the court as he was being taken back to prison. So High Court upheld Munia Zulu's criminal liable conviction. So former Lumezi member of parliament Munia Zulu had appealed, and had his appeal dismissed by the Lusaka. The Lusaka High Court, which upheld the 1 year sentence that was imposed on him. So Munia Zulu stays in prison. So these are some of the images that were taken at court. He's been grown an afro now from his prison sentence. I think it's done either 3 months or 4 months thereabout. So maybe around this time next year he might be out. But he still has a number of court cases still. Aside from this, there's another one that he is expecting a verdict on. So that's the situation happening to former Lumezi member of parliament. What is sort of says Fred Membe on Hot FM, earlier on Fred Membe was on Hot FM, says Chavinga's voice recording is legit and not AI. Can you also confirm if the recording of his daughter and Kaunda about removing Edgar Lungu from Tonse Alliance was legit or AI? So the argument coming from the UPND is that if Fred Membe is so sure to say that the audio recordings that are purported to have come from Chavinga are original, what makes the audios that are leaked that are allegedly connecting his daughter, that's Fred Membe's daughter, to a statement where there was some in-house wrangles within the Tonse Alliance was to lead? Because as you may be aware, before Edgar Chagwa passed on in South Africa, he was the chairperson for the Tonse Alliance, pretty much, where I think Fred Membe's party is part to that. So it seems like there was a ploy to oust Edgar Chagwa as president. So that's what Shalala is referring to there, to say what makes the Chavinga leaked audio authentic and the one for his daughter inauthentic. So that's another debate. More images from Munia Zulu's situation at court earlier on. What is the Patriotic Front PF vow of Democratic Convention blasts Speaker for illegal interference in opposition leadership? So it seems like the PF is working towards a convention. They've decided they'll go to convention once Edgar Chagwa is put to rest. That's after the verdict from South Africa. They're going to a convention. But as you know, there are two factions now. Initially, there were three factions. There was the Edgar Lungu faction, Mao Sampa faction, and then within the Mao Sampa faction, that's where Robert Chavinga broke off and became another faction leader. But since then, Mao Sampa reconciled with Edgar Chagwa Lungu and became one, and now they're just fighting with Robert Chavinga. So now, if they say they're going to a convention, which PF and who has the paper? So that's another conversation. But it seems like most of the people from the Central Committee in the PF reiterating the point, or that they're going to a convention. What is in the news diggers? Corruption has reduced in the FIC reports because of Hakainde Hichilema's good leadership brags government. So according to government, there's been a reduction in corruption. According to that news headline, why is the man with 114 faces? Police arrest a Mazabuka individual after his wife revealed he has over 100 national registration cards. That's another news that in the build-up to the elections, as you may be aware, there's been a conversation to say voter registration is ongoing. So if this individual, that number of NRCs, is supposed to review where he sourced them off from and what purpose he was using those IDs for. But as things stand, that's as far as we know. And that's the news, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good day, good morning, good night, depending on the time zone that you're watching this from.